ดูเดี๋ยวเธอขับรถชนประตูฉันเป็นห่วงเธอจริงนะค่ะถ้าตอนนี้เธอฟังอยู่นะค่อยๆดื่มน้ำตามแล้วก็อย่าพูดว่าตั้งสติแล้วคิดอยู่ข้างถ้าใครมีเพื่อนอยู่ข้างกายไอ้บอกกับมันเลยว่ากูไม่สบายเพื่อนฝรั่งบอกกูให้ไม่ใช่ว่าอยากsay hiแต่ตอนนี้I'm gonna Yes, you drunk. Yes, you drunk. Stop right now. Why look now? Stop right now. นัดเดียวยาว Stop right now. Let me go home with you.
It's been 4 weeks, 4 days, 7 hours since I talked to you. Somehow I never crossed your mind. Suddenly I'm 2 chapters in on a flight into Malibu, and now I'm worth your reply. Every time I run through your mind, you call to chase the feeling. Guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Where you left was so revealing. Thought we had a good time. You were pulling movie rom-com lines, holding hands in the daylight. I really thought that I could read your mind. Now you push and pull me inside out. I'm blocking your call, I'm done now. Thought we had a good time. Sometimes time runs out. We would do or die, know you felt the hype. We were on the same page, same page. Seeing through the lights, love and no goodbye. Guess that you were all game, so lame. We should've known when you walk out the door, they don't stay open for you anymore. Now you won't talk about it, there ain't no way around it. Thought we had a good time. You were pulling movie rom-com lines, holding hands in the daylight. I really thought that I could read your mind. Now you push and pull me inside out. I'm blocking your call, I'm done now. Thought we had a good time. Sometimes time runs out. You were so over it. Now I'm so over it. 3, 2, 1, get over it. You were so over it. Now I'm so over it. 3, 2, 1, get over it. Thought we had a good time. You were pulling movie rom-com lines, holding hands in the daylight. I really thought that I could read your mind. Now you push and pull me inside out. I'm blocking your call, I'm done now. Thought we had a good time, but sometimes time runs out. Thought we had a good time.
Well, you're back to work, Kinsman, after a
we
weekend.
are back to work after
not being off.
living in arenas
that's
all
right.
weekend.
That's right.
Between the storm, the majors, we were living at the Igloo, at the Mac for one, at the barn on Friday night. Lots of fun.
Now we have some guests from Iroquois Falls here, Kinsman.
Yes, you're wearing your storm
I'm
gear.
dressed. You? No,
Yes,
you
no,
didn't read the memo.
well, no, I didn't get the memo, but I didn't want to clash. You've got
You
the
didn't
storm.
want to clash.
You've got the storm jersey
you
on.
dress like me every single day, and today's the day you don't want to clash.
Well, here I got sidetracked here. Our guest from Iroquois Falls said, "Hey, I love the guests when they come into the studio and they say, is there beer in the fridge?" Of course, the answer is yes. And we've already opened up a few 705s here.
You got it, pals. All right, so it's an awesome Monday for me. Like, I love this weather. I've talked about it multiple times. And I still see people out on the ice fishing. Well, is this good or bad?
It's good. Good up until I heard someone post stating that they're advising folks to take them off the ice right now with a whole week of plus weather. Probably not good to be out there fishing.
Now, you've only fished twice in your life, so I don't know why I'm asking you. But
well, not ice fishing.
No, or
not
any
ice
fishing.
Well, yeah, I do the odd fishing. Did that this summer.
Grabbing into the cooler, grabbing a beer is not fishing, okay, Kinsman? It's fishing for something
You know what?
else.
Grabbing the cooler is one of the main parts of fishing.
Look, 15 inches on Horwood.
Is there 15 inches on Horwood?
How? I guess so.
Yeah.
We don't know anything about lakes.
We don't know anything about ice fishing.
We don't know anything about lakes. You had to continue the sentence because we look ridiculous if you stopped it.
According to when you do those Adventure Man at your campsite in the summer, according to your father-in-law, he says you should see the outtakes from your camping videos.
Yeah, that's right.
He says you don't know too much about camping.
I don't know much about camp. Yeah. Hey, listen, I know how to sit by the fire and relax, but
that's it.
We have enough. We got months to talk about that. Let's welcome our amazing guests. And by the way, when we say Iroquois Falls Winter Carnival, it's going to be a whole week of it happening.
A whole week, kicks off Friday right through to the following Sunday. And again, all the way from the Falls, joining us here at Studio 67 in downtown Timmins. We got the Mayor, Tori Delorier, and we've got Jesse Sobalski joining us in studio. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Oh, thanks for inviting us.
There they are, right there, Kinsman. We were chatting, before we went live. I was telling Tori, like, at one point, I had career aspirations to be in politics, but I couldn't handle not being voted in. It would deflate me.
It would deflate you.
Yeah, that's right.
You need thick skin to be in politics.
I need one of those, what do they call assumed seats? Is that what it's called?
The assumed seats.
Where no one else runs. Acclaimed.
Yes.
Where no one else runs against you, and then I'll go there.
Yeah, then you'll go. No chance of losing.
No chance.
But it takes a certain person to be in politics.
But welcome to you both. We appreciate you. And let's start it off by saying this. We're a big part of the Iroquois Falls Winter Carnival, and we wanted to thank both of you and the entire committee for having the faith in
thanks
us.
for the invite. We love it. We love being a part of it. And, of course, working with the Storm all this season. We see a lot of Iroquois Falls, and it's a vibrant little community.
Well, like I say, our events committee is now called the Events Committee. We used to be just the Carnival Committee, but we turned it into the Iroquois Falls Events Committee. And we brought back a sportsman show that we're bringing in May, and then we're doing a midway again in September. And you guys helped us out with the midway last year.
Yeah,
got a lot of people
did.
from Timmins come to Iroquois Falls, and we really appreciate that relationship we have with you guys. So we want to build our community events. And partnering with you guys is making that happen. So we appreciate all the hard work.
We appreciate
You remember the
getting
carnival?
invite. Yes.
You were too scared to go on the zipper,
Oh, come on.
Kinsman.
I go on the zipper. My boys remember the carnival.
It was
because
awesome.
there was a Storm game that night.
Yeah.
We went to the Storm game, and of course, too late afterwards. They kind of missed the midway, and then as parents, okay, we'll catch it the next time it's in town, and then we came in, and the next time it wasn't there.
And last year,
so next year we have to go.
And last year we had the Junior A hockey team have a game in Iroquois Falls, and from that game we were able to land a Junior A team in Iroquois Falls. So thank you guys for helping us out with that also.
Right, yeah.
Right?
That was the big news. We were trying to pry that from your mitts when you were on the show. You had a folder from the Y. Remember you joined us at the Y that week.
Yeah.
And again, we said, you've got news on a Junior A squad going to Iroquois Falls, but you were tight-lipped that night.
And we landed it, so that's all
They did.
Landed the big news. And,
So-
of course, the team, You know,
Yeah,
they're
we're in the playoffs.
Yes,
We're gonna be in the playoffs, so that's
yeah.
awesome.
And you just
Rock there,
advised us tonight and gave us the heads up that they are now secured for the
That's
fourth
what I
spot.
was told. Yeah,
There we
they're
go.
guaranteed.
Now, Mark, as a Leaf fan, doesn't know much about playoff success, but this is what happens when you chase a
Is
championship.
this what happens when you're chasing the
Yes,
championship?
that's right.
But it's exciting knowing that the
Yes.
Storm are now going to face the Timmins Rock
That's
in
right.
round 1 of the playoffs.
Yes.
Coming up.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So I see a bunch of questions about what time events happen. We're definitely going to get into all that. And Ronnie's also posted the link to the page, to the committee's page, where obviously all the information is posted. And we're going to be a big part of that. But let's start, like, if we had to explain the Winter Carnival to folks who haven't been before, what is it all about?
A few years ago, Jesse volunteered to help bring a demolition derby to the carnival. And just that event alone, we get over 1,500 people attend for that one event. So I'll let Jesse speak on that event, if you don't mind.
Yeah, like I said, this is the 4th time we'll hopefully successfully run it. We tried for 5. We were shut down, obviously, in COVID just before that hit. But we brought it back and went as soon as we could, and it's been a massive success every single year. And we're so excited to be able to put it on again. We've lost a bit of our snow, but we have plans to deal with that, and I'm expecting a really, really good show. It starts at 11 o'clock with the drift battle, so you can show up and enter a competition, and it's judged to see who does the different classes, who does the nicest drift sort of exhibition. It's one at a time. And then about 1 o'clock after lunch, we'll start the Demolition Derby, and it sounds like we're going to have more cars than ever before. So I'm excited for that. Last year was a great show, and it'll run probably just until hopefully 4 o'clock. And so we'll have a couple of different classes. There's $1,000 for first, $500 for second, and $250 for third. So there's incentive to get out, put your car together, and come out and join the fun. Like I said, it's only a 45-minute drive from Timmins. It's when we were kids, we came here every weekend. We spent partying in Timmins. So like I said, we feel like we're almost a subdivision of Timmins sometimes. It's hopefully nobody gets mad at me for saying that. But no, I've always felt part of Timmins, and we're glad that you guys are interested in our events and want to come and partner with us to make it a huge success.
And it's only $5 to come and watch it. $5 a
That's it.
person, you know what I mean? And you can get your tickets in advance if you want to, or you just buy them at the door
Just
for
buy 'em at the
$5.
gate.
Yeah. And we're gonna have food, washrooms, you know what I mean? So it's a great family event. We have other mayors from other municipalities come, ministers come, all kinds of people come, government officials, and like I say, it just, you want to be there. You know, you Smash Up Derby, Demolition Derby. It's just, people love it. Right?
Yeah, there's
Lots of fun.
Yeah, it is fun, and to me, this is a definition like how we have fun, like in the north. And this is an event. You know, often people say, "Well, there's events in the community, but maybe these are only for adults and these are only for kids." What I love about this and the whole week of activities, by the way, is the fact, like, for the majority, like, these are family events, and the people of all ages can go out. Your kids are going to have a good time.
And because we have sponsors, almost all the events are at like cost, minimal cost, or hardly no cost. Like there's free bowling, free skating, free
swimming,
swims. You know what I
yes.
mean? So there's
So
a lot
many.
of free activities. And we have Beaver Tails also coming the first weekend also. And then we have the first night is Friday night. This Friday night, we have our opening ceremonies behind the bowling alley at the Just Jordan Arena near there in the bowling alley. And there's gonna be fireworks at dusk. And we have a big bonfire. So and there's gonna be a great show. You know what I mean?
We're
So
gonna
come on out
we're
and
gonna have
a
to
good
move our
time.
kids.
There's
It's gonna
free
be
bowling that night
yeah.
also.
Oh,
So
free bowl.
Now, don't worry, Ronnie. Once again, Ronnie's posted the link to the group. And you can go back there later and you can go through the whole schedule of events. You don't have to remember everything tonight. There is a
just
lot
go click
going
on the
on.
link, yeah, so
This is
much
a
going on.
jam-packed weekend.
That
It
first
is.
weekend is absolutely full. We have the first night where we have the big slide that we're going to be running, the bonfire, there are fireworks that night. Like I said, we have beaver tails. There's a food truck coming from down south as well with gourmet food. Except there's free bowling. There's free bowling every day in Iroquois Falls for the carnival. There's somebody sponsoring, I think, every single day. That's one thing is the reason why we're able to offer these events is our sponsors. We have over 45 different sponsors that have pulled together and said, hey, we want to do something nice for our community. The winter months are long. Let's get together and make something that's really worth traveling for or just being happy it's already here. So that first weekend, we have the Demolition Derby on the Saturday. We have the Storm game after the Demolition Derby. And there's a wing wing challenge, which I heard you guys are going to be competing in the
That's,
wing.
that's what I was told.
Oh, you're my competition.
We've been
there we go.
voluntold that we're going to be a part of this.
Well,
and,
listen,
and we were talking
let's-
to JR's from JR's Hot Sauce, who's running this challenge. He was on our show last year, and the wing that I thought was the hottest, he says it's number 4 in the lineup, and apparently it's 5 times hotter on this weekend's challenge. So I'm kind of terrified.
Well, let's be clear. I'm going to be on the mic. Mark's going to be eating the wings because I can't get.
He wusses out every challenge.
I can't
every
even-
challenge you've watched on this
Yes,
show.
yes,
He's
I
been
do.
he's
I do.
the MC.
Hey, listen. I will take that last because I can't even eat medium salsa. And we were at the Y last year.
Well, I'm
and
still
you did
feeling that one.
something. I
The
don't know.
hot nut challenge was the last challenge I've done on this show, and I think Kyle and I are still feeling it. There's a picture on our wall of fame. We're not looking too hot. Actually, we're looking hot. You can probably see us sweating through the picture.
Yeah.
But,
And also next weekend, next Friday, there's a Scotty and Devil charity hockey game for mental illness and everything. And we want people to come out and support that because Adam Boucher, this is the 2nd annual, and it's very important to the community. So come out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday and enjoy watching some good hockey. You know what
good
I mean?
hockey at the Just Jordan Arena.
And see a family environment come together. It's beautiful. It'll bring tears to your eyes. You know what I mean? Just see everybody come together for something like that.
I'm really amazed, and the Falls is the perfect definition of this. When it comes to, we're talking winter carnivals, and I see this in summer, but smaller communities always seem to do it right when it comes to carnivals. Yeah. And is this, like in your mind, is this a sense of, we're from Timmins, we're proud of Timmins, but is there like a sense of pride? All the businesses come together, they want to do something. I think like Jesse mentioned, the winters can get long. It's just small towns always seem to be like right on the ball.
They always like to give
when it comes to these carnivals.
And the spin-offs to the community, tourism, mental health. It's just nice for people to get out and have a good time. I talked to a doctor and his family, and they love our events. That's why they moved to Iroquois Falls. We have events like this. We have a nice golf course, nice arena. We have family events, and they come to these events, and they said, this is what brought us to your community, and that's why we stayed. So it's drawing professionals to our community also. So it's great atmosphere overall. Right?
Yeah. And to put the record straight, Mark and I are the first ever people to have to use a GPS in Iroquois Falls.
Oh, there you go.
We did.
Yeah. Well, when he says it's him.
Yeah, I did.
He got lost going to the Y.
First time I went. They sent me
How
to
do we get to the
TJ's
Y? How do you
house.
get lost in Iroquois Falls? Anyway, we had to tour. We had to do
you
a
were in
U-turn
Matheson looking for the storm
in
logo. so don't even
TJ's
start with
driveway
me.
asking for directions.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jessica can touch base on the social, on the concert, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we have a social too on the weekend where the Scotty Devo tournament. So that's on the 16th, Saturday the 16th.
Yeah.
And we have a guy that he grew up in town. His dad was a teacher there, and he's an absolute fantastic musician. They have a band out of Quebec they're coming to play. So he was from town. He's coming back. Apparently, he put on a great show. They're called Bullseye. And we also have an opening act as well, and it opens up at 9. But I think, like I said, that's not my event, so I'm sure, I'm sure Jamie will love to talk about that more when he's here later in the week with you guys. But like I said, we have great sponsors for that event. We've really been blessed with a great group of sponsors, and Willad Construction is also one that's done a lot for us. They built our entire Derby Bowl and the slide, and that's why they basically are our title sponsor. You see, it's brought to you by the town of Iroquois Falls and Willad Construction, so that's a big shout out to them. All of our sponsors, like I said, we're lucky to have that small community that just cares and wants to bring things, because without them we couldn't do this. It'd be completely off the out of the realm of possibility. It's just, these things are hard to organize. It takes resources, and without them it wouldn't happen.
And if you like to play cribbage or euchre, the Legion and Portquist Rec will be having those activities. There's suppers, there's breakfasts. There's a Sugar Shack breakfast.
Oh, I like that.
Too.
Yeah,
So
that
the
sounds like a lot of
Legion's
fun,
doing
too.
that. So we just have a lot of organizations coming together to make something like this happen. You know, it takes a big family like this to make it happen. You know what I mean?
You should show a visual, and obviously people won't be able to read the fine print.
Yeah.
But hold that front to the camera, and you obviously it's not the idea to read it.
Yeah.
But if you can get an idea of the print here, this is a list of all the events happening in Iroquois Falls.
Yeah.
And the information, of course, will be on the page, but it just gives you an idea. When you say there's a lot of activity that's happening throughout the carnival.
10 days.
Like, it's true.
It's 10 days.
10
full
days
activity.
of fun.
A lot of free activities. You know what I mean? So it's worth the drive. And like you say, there's going to be like suppers, breakfasts, lunches. So yeah, you're really gonna
You're covered.
You're covered.
yeah.
This Sunday too, we have a kids. The new high school Alliance in Iroquois Falls is opening up their gym, and we're filling it with bounce toys and attractions. And last year was a huge success. We had all sorts of kids. There's free food, prizes, free popcorn, free cotton candy. Once again, all provided by the sponsors. That's why we're able to offer this at such
And
a
correct
low
me,
price.
correct me if I'm right, but we're having a teen dance. I think it's free admission, right?
I think so. Yeah.
You get free pop, you get a free chip. You know, it's going to be professionally decorated too.
Yeah,
And that's going to be at the
look at
Lions
this.
Club. So,
Yep.
you know, like, yeah, lots going on.
You've thought of it all.
Yeah,
Again,
they
when
really
they say
have.
you've crossed the T's, dotted the I's.
That's
it's,
right, yeah.
It is a well-oiled machine up
Yeah,
there in Iroquois Falls with.
And it
all
takes
this
a
fun.
committee. It's not just one person. We have to remember that. It takes a whole committee, the sponsors, and the community supporting us. And people like you guys coming as partners too, helping us out. So
Yeah.
it's a great event.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And we should say later on this week, we're going to have a few giveaways for the carnival.
We've got a lot of
Yeah.
giveaways. We're giving away Demolition Derby tickets and the
Yeah.
Drift Battle.
Yeah.
And again, you were talking about the bowl. Your sponsors that chisel out the bowl. The last time I was up there, I can remember there's stadium seating or standing when people are out there watching this.
Yeah.
The bowl last year was phenomenal. It's been phenomenal every year. This year, we've been hit by the weather like everybody else has. So we're hoping that we're going to be able to stand and have the spectators on the bowl like normal. If not, then we'll have to put up some cement barriers and put the fencing around there, and we'll work with what we can do. But we're working with guys from Gravenhurst. Edge Motorsports is a great company that's helping to put us on, doing the officiating, doing the registration for the cars, and making sure they're safe. They went through this in Gravenhurst because they've had obviously a winter where there's not much snow down there.
Yeah,
So
very
they're
tropical.
ready to help us out and make sure it happens no matter what weather we have.
And if you like hockey, there's a free skate on Monday, March 11th with the Stingers, our local under 18, U18 team, and the Storm players. So that's from 11 to 12:30, and it's free for families.
Wow, that's exciting.
So if you like hockey,
Yeah.
come out and skate with our Stinger team and our Storm team.
Yeah,
Nice.
there we go. Like, they really thought of everything.
Yeah, thought of it all.
And when you're down in the falls, check out an awesome places. I see that the Y's being listed here. We eat there often, obviously, there, Kinsman.
Yeah, we were up there
But there's
for
a lot
week of shows last
There's
year.
a lot of gems in the falls. A lot of awesome, businesses that
Very community-minded.
very
business.
community-minded.
Yeah.
Take your chance. I understand a lot of people watching have probably made the trip, but that's great. You know how amazing it is. But if you haven't, take your time. Circle around the community. People are really friendly down there, and it's a nice place.
It is a nice place.
You should move there, Kinsman.
Wow.
You should.
Iroquois
You were
Falls.
talking
There
about
you
it.
go.
You
There
were
you
talking
go.
about it.
And we're a
Love the
safe
falls,
community to live in.
You're very safe.
Very
community.
safe
Yeah.
community. That's one thing I can say
I
about
can get
Iroquois
some.
Falls.
You can have the Iroquois Falls office, and I'll work here, and we'll get some distance.
Well, we just got a new place here in Timmins. so
Yeah.
You'll become better friends.
We would. Yeah. What's the cliche? Distance makes the. What's it?
Makes the heart fonder.
Yeah, you know that.
There we go.
But it is a beautiful community,
It is,
so spend as much time as you like down there. Oh, I know we love it
Yeah,
a lot.
we love when we make
Yeah.
our commutes there and back. And
Yeah, it really
again,
is.
everybody, marking off all these
There's-
events, which kick off all with the fireworks and the opening ceremonies Friday night.
Yeah. Hope to see most of you
Yeah.
out there. Yeah.
And fireworks, just that alone is costly.
It is.
And it's pretty awesome to have. And that's why you're seeing like a lot of cities drop fireworks celebrations these days. You see less and less on Canada Day because of the cost. So it's pretty awesome to be able to continue that
be able
tradition.
to-
and
fireworks
light up
aren't
the
cheap.
skies.
No, they aren't. And like I say, overall, people love it. We have over an hour of fireworks. For a small community to do that, it's amazing.
Wait, did you say over an hour?
Is it an
Yes.
hour? How long?
Oh my God.
It's going to be what, 45 plus minutes?
At least, yeah. Every
That's how
year.
much money's
long
been into
show.
the
Oh,
pot. for
yes.
this one.
Yeah.
It's a long show. I don't remember how long it was, but it was. It's
about 45 minutes.
It's definitely a long one. I'm
That's
really
incredible.
impressed.
Yeah.
I've always been impressed with our fireworks show.
You're going to have to hold that tripod for 45 minutes, Ken.
45
You love streaming
minutes.
fireworks.
Well,
and I
we were
love
there
watching
last year
Yeah.
for the fireworks.
Yeah.
And I remember the bonfire. It was a little bit cooler than it was this year,
Yeah.
but you have the big bonfire, which
Right.
you'll have set up again this year.
And the bowling alley's right there, so you have to get warmed up. You go free bowling at the same time, warm up. There's a canteen in the bowling alley too. And there's free coffee from Tim Hortons and free Timbits also.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
And hot chocolate. for
And
the
hot
kids.
chocolate
Yeah.
for the kids, yeah.
Yep.
I was about to say
you had me at free.
the only thing they were missing was the free coffee, and then he checked it off the list.
They threw that
Yeah.
in the bucket list of
So
all
please,
the checked off.
yeah,
there.
please. We, you know, you're going to see a lot of us on there. Please, if we'd love to see it. We'd love to see you down there and enjoy some family activities.
And you guys are going to be doing some live
Yeah, we'll be
events,
doing
right?
some live coverage.
So I'm sure if
yeah.
the people want an autograph from you or come and see you guys.
Yeah, that's right
But I don't know
there,
if they'll be
Kinsman.
asking
You
us
guys
for an
are
autograph.
celebrities, you know what I mean? So
Well,
that's
I am.
awesome.
I am. Kinsman's not, but he's just a loud guy on the mic.
The loud guy on the microphone.
But no, of course, we're very approachable, and you know, we've had a great opportunity to meet a lot of the folks that live there, especially at the Storm games. And like you said, if it's not free, it's super cost effective.
Yeah.
And if you see the poster floating around town, and you'll see it up at our office, you can see a lot of logos on there. Those
Yeah,
are
a lot of
businesses and
hardworking
organizations.
businesses giving back there.
Yeah.
A lot of familiar names on there too.
Yes, yeah. And our sponsors keep on coming back, right? So,
Yeah.
Things aren't getting cheaper out there, so
No.
it's important that it's a real part of the spirit of the carnival is to make sure there's no barrier for if people are struggling financially. Like we want everybody to come out, we want everybody to have a good time, and we don't want the price to be the limiting factor on that.
There we
It's
go.
all about families having a good time.
Families having a good time.
Yeah,
Yes,
1,000%.
Sure is.
Well, wish Timmins went all out like them. Well, the thing is, Chris, like it does, you know, Tori and Jesse just mentioned, it does take a team. You have your committee members, and then you have your olive branches to all the business and organization. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of commitment. You know, it's probably, I would guess, a year of planning. Right after this event, you're planning next year's.
Yeah.
It takes that big commitment to make things happen.
And like I say, we're doing a sports and trade show in Iroquois Falls in May, first weekend in May. And then we have that, like say, that midway in the fall.
Yeah.
And we want to make that grow. So we eventually want to do a big concert or something like that also. And we have some ideas.
Yeah.
First, you're hearing it on your show. So
You like the
Unless
late
they
breaking
say,
news here,
that's it.
Kinsman. Yeah.
Almost broke it out that the Junior A team
That's
was
right.
secured,
Yeah.
tight-lipped. You said you were sworn to secrecy, but look at that happened.
yeah.
And again, any other big, you know,
We're working very hard to
Yeah.
land some big things in our
Yeah.
So like I say, we're
Yeah.
working
amazing
very hard.
news.
Well, people
Let us know.
People deserve positive news. You know, we don't use the COVID word around here too much.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was a struggle. Still could be a struggle for a lot of families. So, you know, having a big event, a positive event, have some laughs, have some fun, makes a big difference in morale in the community.
it does.
Yeah, and we have kids come up to you like at a hockey game or anywhere you go, and you're the mayor of Iroquois Falls. Well, thank you
Well,
for
they
doing that.
recognize you.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
but
you're
at
out
the
and about
at the
all
end
the
of the
time.
day, it's not just me; it's the whole team making this happen, right? So I appreciate all the feedback, but I can't take all the credit because people like Jesse and my committee members, my staff, like say my town workers, just making it all come together, right? So I don't want to take credit by myself for sure.
The staff for the town's been really good.
Yeah. Over the years, they've been there for us, 100%.
See, I couldn't make it as a politician. I would take all the credit. See,
You'd
that's
take all
a
the
no-no.
credit.
See, Terry
No.
said don't. Dory
That's
says
it.
don't do that.
Not
But
even the assumption seat.
the
What is that?
the assumption seat, acclaimed. I never said
The
I do it all.
acclaimed seat. Yeah.
Was there anything else either of you wanted to mention? We should say later on in the week. What's going to be Iroquois Falls theme almost all this week on the show there, Kinsman.
Yeah.
You know, Kyle's coming in.
Yeah, we've got Kyle.
Jamie Bernier.
we've
Jamie
got,
Bernier on Wednesday.
He's my vice chair
Jamie.
Yeah.
on the committee
So they're
and a councillor also, so yeah.
And a counselor also. And then we have JR's Hot
Yeah,
Sauce
JR's
coming
Hot
in
Sauce
Thursday.
coming in here to give us a sample of one of
Yeah.
the hottest wings that will be a part of the challenge on,
there you go.
on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So,
Which I'm terrified. He says there's waivers going around for this,
Yes.
this challenge.
so it's Iroquois Falls is invading the office all week. I love it.
That's
Kinsman.
it. And again, you're making the trip down. You were saying your boy plays for the Stingers. They're
Yeah.
on the MAC
They won
tonight.
a game.
The MAC at 8 o'clock, so
Yeah.
they won game one. Hopefully they win game two. So
Playoffs for,
playoffs, yeah.
yeah,
Best
all
of
right.
three. So
It's crunch time.
It's crunch time,
Is
eh?
that nervous time for Dad or?
I love it.
Yeah.
I really love seeing a close game. I don't like blowout games. I like close games, but I like when we win.
Right.
Who doesn't?
I love winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
But good. All right. Amazing stuff. So, thank you both.
Yeah, thanks so much.
We appreciate you.
He's got
thanks for
hockey
coming.
to go check out
We
now.
got hockey.
That's right. I
And Kinsman, we're going to thank our sponsors and partners.
Yes,
and when we
including.
come back, two things. One, We're going to check in with Ronnie. He's back. He's
Yeah,
gonna be
Ronnie's back from Calgary.
showing off his gold
Yes,
medals.
his
And
Blake.
congratulations to him. Sorry.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing, isn't it?
Well, the whole team, including Stefan from the community.
Yeah, Stefan from Iroquois Falls.
Mr. Kaiser's son too, Jim Kaiser's son. What's it? Yeah, he won something too. Also, that I know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, these
Originally
athletes
from Iroquois
Yeah,
Falls.
they brought back
We're
a
amazing.
lot of medals. And
Yes.
yes, Ronnie's going to show off his gold medals
Yes.
when we get back here.
That's right. But first, let's thank our beautiful partners and sponsors.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for having us.
Get a ticket now for Magic Men Australia. Tickets are selling fast, though, so don't wait. Tickets on sale now for the June 15th show at the Mac Ballroom. Tickets available through Eventbrite. And JR's Hot Sauce is a family-operated hot sauce business located in the heart of Timmins. Elevate your food to the next level. Check out all JR sauces at jrshotsauce.ca. Need a new fundraiser idea? Then contact Paul at Sweet Freeze today. Sweet treats freeze-dried right here in your downtown. Perfect fundraiser for schools, hockey, baseball, dance, or any occasion. Call Paul today, 705-465-0649 to sign up. Hair thinning? Then call Louise LaFond at Look 140 today. She can help. Check out all her amazing services and treatments online at look140.ca. Have a little one born in 2020? Then it's time to get them registered with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board for kindergarten this fall. Enroll and check out all the schools today online at ncdsb.on.ca. And Rubino's Petrocan now rents bins in the 8, 15, 30-yard sizes. Perfect for your next reno job. Call Frank today for your quote, 705-288-8027. Sign up now for the second annual Aren't You Glad We're Sewing Retreat, happening the weekend of September 27th through 30th at Northern College. Tickets are selling fast, so don't wait. Tickets on sale now through Eventbrite. And it's finally here. The weekend has come for the Iroquois Falls Winter Carnival, happening this Friday, March 8th, running right through to the 17th. Come check out some fun events like the Demolition Derby, drift battles, wing eating challenges, and more. Need security? Then look no further than Lilith at Matagami Security Solutions. From access control, mobile patrol, key holder services, loss prevention, and more, email them now. Contact at MatagaمیSecuritySolutions.ca. Need investments or life insurance goals and plans? Then call Sebastian at Sebastian Vermette Insurance and Financial Limited. Book a consult now, 705-264-4395, or stop in and see them, located 239 Wilson Avenue. And for walk-in nail trims, puppy sessions, canine enrichment classes, and more, you go to the Wizard of Paws Professional Pet Grooming in your downtown. Call 705-288-8660 or stop in and see them. Bring your canine down to 220 3rd Avenue. Need to keep tabs on your downtown? Then follow the Downtown Timmins BIA. Follow them online, www.downtowntimmins.com, or call them 705-264-8733. And the details are coming soon from TFAC on this year's Rock on the River, happening the weekend of July 18th, 19th, and 20th at Hollinger Park. Follow them online because you don't want to miss the reveal coming soon at TimminsFestivals.com. For residential commercial cleaning excellence guaranteed, you go to DAP Cleaning Solutions with Andrew N. Call Ann now for your free quote, 705-465-3500. TimminsCon 2024 is coming to the MAC April 20th and 21st. You don't want to miss the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo or this year's celebrity guest, Trisha Helfer. Details online, northernontarioexpo.com. And for Vegas-style games 7 days a week at Amazing Bingo Nights, it's Jackpot Time Timmins. Open 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. 7 days a week, located at 251 1st Avenue. Get connected with Mel and Mel with She's Connected. Learn how to engage your business audience with speaking engagements and more. Follow the ladies now online at shesconnected.ca. And new this week to Imagine Cinemas, it's Kung Fu Panda 4. Opens up this Thursday night. For tickets and showtimes, you can log on to imaginecinemas.com. Buying or selling? Have Albert seal your deal with Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders. Have Albert work for you. Call him now, 705-465-3493. And the Iroquois Falls Storm take on the Timmins Rock twice this week. Friday night, 7:30 at the MAC, and then Saturday night, 7 p.m. at the Just Jordan Arena. Arena. Looking for your dream home? Then let Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage Northern Realty Leaders find that dream home for you. Contact Jessica now, 705-363-0136, or check out her latest listings online, Jessica Gervais at royallepage.ca. And the PMHA want to congratulate the U15A Junior Gold Kings with their phenomenal win this weekend. They're now the NOHA Nickel District League champions. And another shout out to the U18 Gold Kings with their phenomenal record this season as they eye the playoffs sitting at a 44-13-3 record. And she's the producer of Sportsman Channel Canada and Just Hunt Inc. Amanda Lynn Mayhew. And Dare Timmins wants you to find your swim trunks, hosting a free swim at the end of the month, Saturday, March 30th, 1:15 to 2:30 at the Sportsplex. Something fun for everyone at Midtown Bowl, like Rock and Bowl, pizza party packages, fun zones, and more. Contact Nat today to book your lane, 705-267-3500. And it was a phenomenal weekend for the Timmins Majors with a 2-game sweep against the Sioux Junior Greyhounds. Next action for the boys will be this Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. at the MAC against the New Lisker Lions.
The buzzer has rung.
The buzzer has rung.
Time to get
There
up.
you go. That's,
You're still drinking that beer there,
yeah,
Kinsman?
still drinking it here. Well, yeah. I'm not,
I thought you were just
it's not the college days here.
I thought
We sip and enjoy them
thought
now.
you were showing off for the guests, but you're still doing it. All right, so you heard a lot of clinging and clanging from the sound
Yes.
room, and you know what that means?
What does that mean?
Ronnie's back.
Ronnie's back from Calgary. Our Special Olympian
Yeah.
board op. He's back in studio.
That is right.
Congratulations, Ronnie.
And we should say,
Yeah.
before we get into celebrating Ronnie, we usually roast him, but today's a celebration.
This is a celebrate. That's why the beer is going strong here into the second
We
half
are
here.
giving away, what are we giving away tonight there, Kinsman?
We're giving away a family pass, 90 minutes, an hour and a half of bowling from Midtown Bowl.
Yeah.
And that's 90 minutes of me showing up in bowling.
Ronnie's already invited himself to that,
That's it.
that
Ronnie
party.
gets to bowl with you.
So, big news. Most of the community knows. Congratulations,
Yeah.
Ronnie, and the whole team, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah, the whole team.
It was exciting to watch. The community followed along.
They sure did.
And your group, you brought home the gold in
Gold
the team.
team division.
That is.
Yes.
So,
Congrats.
Kinsman, let's show
Wow, look
off
at
the
that.
medal.
Wow.
That's team division.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at the real gold
Yeah.
shining there.
There it is,
there
Ronnie.
we go. We
Yeah.
and really nice design too. They put the Special Olympic on the side, and
Yeah,
then
they did.
the Rocky Mountains on the bottom. That was then the little Bonum like skiing on the mountains. It was really, and there's something on the back of it which is
me
really
remove
nice.
that.
Is their motto.
What does the
What
model
does
say,
the model
Ronnie?
say? Yeah.
It says "Together we can." That's their Special Olympic theme is "Together we can."
I like it. And
Wow, that's awesome.
it was a beautiful opening ceremony. I was
Sure
hoping the
was.
saying on the back of the medal said, "Listen to your boss more."
Listen
but
to your boss more.
either way, they're both very good. An amazing opening ceremonies.
Yeah.
All the athletes, and I just love. I love how the Team Ontario was dressed in the plaid,
Yes,
the red,
the
the
plaid.
black.
You guys had the theme going on.
Yeah.
We had
all
the
week
plaid.
long.
Yeah, the Calgary theme is cowboy, and we had the plaid uniforms for bowling, but we had to switch it up. Depends on the colors.
So you have. How come you have 2 medals on you? What's going on?
One is team, one is single.
Wow.
Are they both the
They're
show
bo-
double medal, Ronnie?
They're both the same. but
Double gold medalists.
Mark and I never
right
get a
here.
gold in anything, so that's what a gold looks like, I guess.
Well, he's talking about the Rocky Mountains. The only time we
Well-
look at the Rocky Mountains is on the Coors Light cans.
Yeah.
Making sure they're blue and
Yeah.
gold.
Well, I would give Mark a medal, but Jamie ends up sneaking in his office and taking
Yeah,
it
takes,
for his
right,
medal.
yeah.
takes the
I got
medal.
a bron-
Well,
I have a
I did
bronze.
sneak one on my wall. I've got one back there.
I have a
somewhere.
bronze. Story of my
taken
life.
yet.
But tomorrow I can bring you my MVP medal.
Yeah. Well, we want to. We are currently working on bringing all the athletes on the
Yes,
show.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have an
And,
episode. And I was talking to folks in Iroquois Falls. They
Yeah.
wanted to have a night
Um,
where they could honor you guys and gals up at Center Ice again.
Stefan, like Jamie said, is welcome anytime on the show. You know, if we just hold the microphone or a microphone paddle up and
Yeah. Oh, we'll find a way, Ronnie.
And
Don't
we'll
worry.
Find a way.
The-
When there's a will, there's a way. Well,
Now
we'll make
you
it
have a
happen.
gold medalist working for you. Now that's a raise. Well, yeah.
Well,
You
you know
could
who
be
gets
right.
the raise? I saw Chris Costigan's post. He says it must have been the lucky haircut.
And yeah, when we get on the show, we'll have Julie Plert. She won the single and the team female, single female. So we'll definitely honor them. Stefan, even though he was in snowshoeing, he is part of the Team Ontario culture. We had him in our hotel. So
Yeah, he was amazing. Yeah, they're all welcome. Now you have on a Canadian Mining Expo hat.
Yeah, tell
Yes.
us about that.
'Cause that's a big deal, right?
like yes, my cousin works for Canadian Tradex Mining Company, and he said, I want my cousin to represent Ontario well. So he said, here, have a trip on me, paid in full.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's Glenn Dreadhart. So
Glenn Dreadhart.
Yeah, we love Glenn.
most people
Yeah.
are familiar with the big show, the big
Yeah.
mining show.
Yeah, the Mining Expo.
That's Glenn, having to be Ronnie's cousin.
Yeah.
Each athlete is required to raise how much, Ronnie?
12 to 1400, depending on
Yeah.
the games.
cover.
That pays for your medical. Yeah, that pays for the medical staff, the hotel, the flight, the food, the spa. But we had sponsors. Safeway was the sponsor for the games. They had snacks for the athletes, juice boxes. They were well taken care of. Medicine if they needed it. All that kind of stuff.
But just to get there alone, businesses like
Yeah,
Glenn
yeah,
stepped up, sponsored Ronnie,
Yeah.
and there's many other businesses in the community that sponsored our
And
local
sponsor,
athletes.
there's Julie's comment there.
Yeah.
There's Julie Plerd.
Yeah.
Speaking of Julie,
Yeah.
Kim Guamet and Albert Seal sponsored her.
Yeah.
There again.
So they-
Awesome sponsors.
So they
out
put their
there.
money together and they ended
That's
up
awesome.
saying, Julie, let's go represent Canada well.
Yeah.
And you did. You represented well and kicked butt. And look at that. You've got two double golds.
Yeah.
I was
there.
very happy to see Ashley Kaiser's parents, our dad, and when I come up with I guess the nephew and all that. It's really good for Special Olympic athletes to be honored in a way we do. The media coverage, to be on TV, it's awesome. The Special Olympic athletes have been well taken care of, and that's the reason why I joined Special Olympics is because confidence boost, and mostly they get recognized in a way where their confidence is so high. Everybody wants to join. Volunteers, athletes, coaches, parents. Very awesome.
Bob McIntyre says
Bob
Ronnie
McIntyre.
rocks.
Ronnie rocks,
Or
or maybe
maybe-
he should roll.
or both. There
Don't
you go.
worry, Bob. Your
That's
your autograph's in the mail.
It's autographs in the mail from Mark. Get us to send Bob an autograph.
Yeah, we'll,
that's
send,
right.
we'll send him an autograph.
I'll send you a good autograph. He'll send you chicken scratch. You might want mine.
But it is awesome,
me right?
and we're super excited to follow along the journey online, and it looks like everyone really had an amazing
time.
Yeah.
Julie saying amazing coaches and
Yeah.
all the athletes. It was an amazing time.
And I don't know. Shout out to Nicholas Adam, who came from outside of Sudbury. He was our anchor, and without the anchor, you have no way to up the score. Julie did good, and all the team did good. So even though we have 5 of us, every shout out goes to the team. There's a lot of teamwork and dedication. But we can definitely talk about that on the show. How much fun and experience, travel wise, and all that. Once we get the people on the show, they can talk about their
experience.
Unfortunately, we couldn't watch the closing ceremonies. A couple athletes got sick. God bless their hearts for coming, and hopefully they get better soon. But Ontario was locked down because of athletes having troubles with their stomach and nervousness, and so they practically did the closing ceremonies on Zoom, which was good.
Yeah.
But we could talk more of that when they come
When they-
on. And
when they
Yeah,
come
we'll,
back.
we'll get everybody
Yeah.
in studio.
I don't want to.
got
I don't want to spoil.
showcasing the-
I don't want to
the
spoil
bling.
it all.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it
No,
all.
don't spoil it all.
Yeah.
No.
Don't pull a Mark here and tell the whole story. Right?
No. No.
It's
but
really Klomp that
Yeah, that's right.
reveals all.
I
Go
do.
back to our beer can.
I hear. You'll never let that one down.
No, never let that.
I have to
live
take
that
this
one
away. My aunt will be thinking I'm drinking and she'll get mad at me. What are you doing drinking a 705 on the show?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's pull up the
Yes.
wheel of
Wheel of
winning.
winning. Someone's going to win a family deal at Midtown Bowl.
No,
An
we don't.
Hour and a half of bowling.
Yeah, we don't let Mark take over the wheel of winnings because he'll close the page and nobody will win.
Yeah, he'll X out the page. But whoever wins it tonight, please direct message us your information, right, Kinsman?
And we'll drop it off
And we'll drop it
tomorrow,
off.
and you'll be off
And,
to
and one more
Midtown Bowl.
thing, I wish, you know, like some people can bowl one day with an athlete.
Ronnie wants to go on this bowling.
Ronnie's
this family
already
bowling
saying,
trip.
hey,
So.
he's going to be an honorary member of your family when he wins
Yeah.
this.
All right. So the wheel of winning's about the rock.
All right, let's rock and roll.
You place the comment. You're into the
You're
draw.
in to win. Who is off to Midtown Bowl? Again, thanks to Nat over at Midtown Bowl for these amazing prizes every single night.
Shannon
Hey,
Foster.
Shannon won. There you go. That's Tracy's sister.
Shannon Fraser.
Yes,
All
congrats,
right.
Shannon. We'll get that pass off to you. And again, that's 90 minutes of bowling.
I assume there
Family
was a
pass.
connection because you only said the first name. Right? Usually first and last.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
out of, you know, you say Mrs. or Miss out of respect, I'm guessing. That's how it works.
Yeah, well,
And now it's going to be
she's one.
Shannon and Ronnie. That's two.
That's it,
And who's going to fill out the rest of the group?
Well, I don't know. Up to Shannon. Yeah, we'll have to.
Ronnie's,
find out
you
who
know,
she takes.
Ronnie
No, I
charges
said it would
Maybe
be-
she'll take her
and-
sister, and maybe I tag along.
You're always
It
ruining
would-
the girls'
Yeah.
fun
It would
there.
be
Including
it'd
the
be
girls
cool
tonight.
if people can bowl with an athlete, get to know them.
There you go. Ronnie's making the push.
Yeah.
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 And you know,
That's
to
it.
see how an athlete eats a pizza and a hot dog.
Yeah.
You know,
In one sitting.
Buy him lunch too. Anyway,
Struggling, starving athlete.
they all deserve it. So we
Yeah,
are
they
going to
do.
spend the night honoring all the athletes. But now it's back to work, Ronnie. Now it's time to get serious again.
It's back to
Back to work.
I came in early, set up the show.
Yeah.
Made sure Mark didn't trip over a chord.
Yeah, that's right.
Jamie didn't put pop on the keyboard.
That's
or
right.
his.
Everything they say, that's everything that's happened to Ronnie. On the way in here.
Yeah, he's just telling me-
Sausage in the lighting fixtures.
He's just
We
telling
haven't
his-
had the sausage in the lights there in a while, so we're due
He
here
tried
in
to bring in a
2024.
milkshake here a couple weeks ago. I almost.
And I told Jamie, I
work.
said, I'm breaking the rules. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a way to get fired.
All right, Ronnie, I'm going to let you close out the show, pal. Let me
Yes,
flip over
with
to
your
camera
double
to you.
golds. Congrats there, Ronnie. We're super proud of you, and yes, don't give those to Klomp.
Any inspiring words from an Olympic athlete to inspire us, Ronnie, before we go?
Hey, keep working hard. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be, you miss a pin or you miss a shot. Keep on grinding. And, hey, all dreams come true in the Special Olympics. And you all have a good night. And don't forget, these are heavy. So I got to put these down. But don't forget, we love you. Special Olympics love you. And thank you for the awesome tune-ins. And we will see you on the next time on KINZ and KLOMP from Studio 67, downtown Timmins.
4 weeks, 4 days, 7 hours since I talked to you. Somehow I never crossed your mind. Suddenly, I'm 2 chapters in on a flight into Malibu, and now I'm worth your reply. Every time I run through your mind, you call to chase the feeling. Guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Where you left was so revealing. Thought we had a good time. You were pulling movie rom-com lines, pulling into the daylight. I really thought that I could read your mind. Now you push and pull me inside out. I'm blocking your call, I'm done now. Thought we had a good time. Sometimes time runs out. We would do or die, know you felt the hype. We were on the same page, same page. Seeing through the lies, loving no goodbye. Guess that you were all game, so lame. You should've known when you walk out the door, they don't stay open for you anymore. Now you won't talk about it, there ain't no way around it. were so over it. Now I'm so over it. 3, 2, 1, get over it. You were so over it. Now